Have you ever seen an influencer try to bully Mother Nature? The big bad bridezilla influencer Karina asked me to stand on a cliff edge with her, just to take the most picture-perfect Pinterest shots. Sure, why not? Let's just ignore the bright yellow danger sign warning of erosion, and ignore the fresh cracks in the ground where chunks had recently fallen away. Wrong. This isn't safe, I said, pointing to the sign. I know a different spot, a lot safer, and still with a view. Karina stomped her heel onto the ground. No, I paid $8,000 for cliff shots. So if Mama wants cliff shots, Mama gets cliff shots. When I still hesitated, she pulled out her phone with a crazed smile and threatened, "My followers would be so disappointed in you if we don't get these pics. So if you don't want to get destroyed online, do as I say." I watched her typing a review with my business tagged. Even though she had like 10,000 followers, I thought about the rent I had coming up and sighed. Okay, but let's be quick. Karina sat on the fence for the first shot, as per her request, but the fence kept creaking. "Miss, I'm sorry, but that's seriously not safe." She glared at me. "Just take the shots." I took in a deep breath, my heart racing, warnings going off in my head. She called over the groom to join her at the edge, holding on to her while she leaned dramatically over the fence. Small rocks started falling with every movement they made, hitting the beach 200 feet below. I was done. I wasn't ready to be a part of a Final Destination movie. "Okay, let's go," I said, almost pleading. Karina pulled out her phone again, warning me. "No, we're not done. I need more," she said like a spoiled child demanding a cookie. She pushed the groom aside and called the bridal party over, all 13 of them, to stand with her on the cliff's edge. A few of the girls looked nervous but chose to stay quiet. The maid of honor's heel punched straight through the ground, leaving a visible hole in front of me. "Nope, I'm sorry. You want a refund? Fine." I placed the cap over the lens. Karina showed me her phone with a half-written review that would damage my reputation in an instant. "Want me to hit post? We're done when I say we're done. Now get my bridesmaids on that fence." My hands shook with every pose, each picture showing the dirt around them actively crumbling, making the fence post tilt. "Everyone jump on 3 for the fun shot," she yelled. That's when every seagull on the cliff suddenly took off at once. I dropped my camera. "Stop! Nobody jump! Get back!" Karina's face turned purple. "How dare you! I'm canceling you right now." I didn't care anymore. "Everyone move now!" I physically grabbed the bridesmaids from the fence one by one. Karina screamed, "Oh, you're so fired! I'm calling your boss." She actually dialed and put it on speaker. "Call whoever you want," I said. "That cliff is collapsing." I grabbed her arm and pulled her back from the edge. She slapped me across the face. "Don't touch me!" I turned to the wedding party. "Run! Get to the parking lot!" 2 bridesmaids saw my panic and started running. The others hesitated, torn between me and Karina. "Fine!" Karina yelled. "I'll take the photos myself." She stormed back toward the fence, climbing up for a selfie. That's when we heard it, a massive cracking sound followed by rumbling and shaking. The whole section dropped 2 feet. Karina screamed and tried to leap back. I lunged forward and grabbed her dress, yanking her away from the edge just as the entire 20-foot section of cliff broke, her expensive wedding heels falling onto the beach with the rocks. We both fell to the ground as the edge vanished into thin air, a large dust cloud making everyone cough. Karina sobbed on the ground, crying about how I ruined her Pinterest wedding. The park ranger arrived within seconds. "We've been trying to evacuate you for 20 minutes. Karina tried to tell the police that I'd forced the dangerous situation, but the half-written bad review on her phone proved otherwise. Other guests stepped forward, backing up my story. "She actually saved us," one bridesmaid whispered. Karina still pushed for her story, throwing a fit in front of the ranger. "Just shut up already," the groom said, exhausted from the whole thing. He shook my hand and handed me the money for the photo shoot. "You should go," he said before dragging his screaming bride back to the venue below. I still sent them a few edited pictures at the cliff, but Karina never posted them. Instead, she posted about safety protocols and how the universe wanted her to live. I swear these influencers are crazy sometimes.